By default, you are a 10 out of 10. But maybe you've bought into some beliefs, some ideas from society or the people around you that make you feel less about yourself. Maybe you've bought into that you're supposed to look a certain way. Or maybe you believe that you need to be a certain race or gender or height, or that there's something about you that needs to be a certain way for you to be good, for you to be a really amazing person. Almost as if you're always lacking something. And this is really drilled into us from childhood. We're taught that there's something wrong with us. People pick on you, maybe your parents make little snarky remarks, maybe you have siblings. Just in general, no matter how you grow up, even if you're an only child, you'll get people just pouring into you and making you feel less about yourself. You also get, media doing the same thing. Nowadays, you look at Instagram and you look at YouTube and you look at Facebook. And so all of these things that you see about how you're supposed to look and how you're supposed to be and how much money you should be making and all these amazing things that you could be doing, and maybe you should be traveling all over the world, right? But you're not. You're just stuck in your job, and so that makes you feel bad. And you've got all these ideas and you buy into these beliefs and it makes you feel miserable. It creates that empty feeling inside. It makes you feel like you're less than a 10 out of 10. But if you could identify these beliefs and really see them for what they are, beliefs and ideas that you've bought into, then you soon realize that, hey, maybe I can be happy by default. Maybe I'm already a 10 out of 10, and trying to do all this stuff to climb my way up there is futile because it doesn't really get me there. It's just a temporary high. Look, real happiness is core happiness. Real fulfillment is being fulfilled during the journey, not waiting for some external outcome or something to change on the outside, or trying to change yourself in some way so that you can finally be happy. You can be happy now if you realize, hey, I bought into this belief that if you're not skinny, that means you're not beautiful. Or if you're not making over this amount of money, that means you're unsuccessful. How do you measure success? I'd say, how happy are you? That's the most important question, not how much money do you make. It's great if you make a lot of income too. Congratulations, more freedom, I'm sure. But I know from personal experience that it's way more important to be doing what you're passionate about. And then usually what happens is, if you're doing what you love and you're doing a great job at it, and you know how to create income around it, and you learn some really important skills, not just, follow your passion and hope for the best, you really get good at it, you're gonna do well, financially also. But if you're buying into the belief that you need to make this amount of money, then you'll follow some other path that doesn't make you happy because you're pursuing things that you don't really care about because you believe, you've bought into the belief that you need to make a certain amount of money. Or, same thing goes for relationships. You're supposed to be married, you're supposed to have kids. So you do those things, but you're miserable because you bought into beliefs that don't serve you. Maybe you didn't want to have kids. Maybe you didn't want to get married. Maybe you just wanted a relationship that's just a relationship between two people without a piece of paper to solidify it. Now, maybe you do want a marriage, but then you're not supposed to get married anymore, right? So there's always the contradiction and all these ideas and beliefs, and just be careful what you buy into and try to recognize if it's serving you or not. Most of this stuff doesn't originate in your mind. Other people are putting it on you. They're shoving it down your throat. They're saying, you got to do this. And if you don't do this, you're a failure. And if you look like that, well, then it's all messed up. And you're ugly, right? And more, you leave your 10 out of 10 and you start going to a 5, a 4, a 3. And this depression kicks in. But if you just see how this pattern is created and you understand that it's external and you're internalizing it, you can stop internalizing it and realize, hey, there's nothing wrong with me. There's nothing actually wrong with me. I'm a default 10 out of 10. And now, let me do the things that I want to do. Let me believe what I want to believe. Is this serving me? I always ask myself, is this belief serving me? And if it's not, get rid of it and change it. Swap it out for a new model that works better. You know, if anything, that's what you should be changing, not your physical appearance. You don't have to modify that to make yourself look the right way or always trying to reach some external goal to finally be happy. You can still do all those things, but do them from a place of inner fulfillment, not inner lack. Do them from inspiration, not desperation. Don't go chasing goals because it'll make you feel good about yourself. Chase them because you feel so good about yourself that you want to make an even greater impact. Help even more people. When you come from that place, work is no longer work. It's effortless. It's fun. It's a joy. Now everything you're doing, it has that shine, that spark. And it's almost like you don't have to try as hard anymore. If you still want to lose some weight, great. You want to gain some weight? You want to build some muscle or something? Great. You want to make more money? Awesome. You can do that. Fantastic. But you're not doing it to fill that hole inside you. You're already okay with yourself. You're at peace with yourself. You're not buying into these dumb beliefs that don't serve you. And now you can actually enjoy your life as it is. And if you decide to change anything, it's coming from a genuine, warm place. It's not going to take your happiness level down because you're not sacrificing yourself anymore. And now, all of a sudden, your life is a lot easier. You feel a lot better about yourself. You're a 10 out of 10 by default. And now everything you do is that much better. I hope that you enjoyed the video. Make sure that you subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you don't miss a single upload. And if you'd like to experience a real breakthrough and some massive progress in your life, sign up for coaching. It's in the bottom left of your screen right now. If you click on that, you'll go to my website and you can book a free consultation to get us started.